Hey kids, InvertedCow here and welcome back to Empyrion Ironman. I'm at level 5 right now. It's not showing any kills or any deaths, but I've had no deaths and I've had multiple kills, but passive mobs don't show up as things that you've killed. So, yeah, there's that. I hit level 5. I've been mining and harvesting some resources over here. Just about completely mined out these ore deposits, that kind of thing. And I've been harvesting stone deposits all over the place like mad. Let's delete that one. I'm not going to build a base there. Change my mind. And I'm here close to the escape pod. I've basically set up a little encampment over there because I was waiting for a blueprint to finish grinding. That's right. The harvester is ready to roll. So we'll hit spawn and we'll change our point of view. And I've built a little concrete pad. It's basically what do you call it? A core block and a bunch of concrete. Nothing fancy, but its only purpose in life is to spawn that ship. And probably the shuttle if I bring it in, or the crunchy cookie, I'm not sure which. I got some rotten food, that kind of stuff, but hey, no big deal. But here's the harvester. Now I've been mining and digging and digging and mining and digging and mining, and I can't get my guy to run today. There we go. I'm trying to remember what button does what. I've got these things cranking out some biofuel, some materials. I need to tech tree, Hoover vessel. I need to unlock the armor locker. Armor locker is down this tech tree. Level 5, I want this. And I want the minigun turret. It used to be you needed level 12 or something for the minigun turret. But unfortunately, I need to have a powered base to build it. So I really, really, really want to find a base to build this thing. I can, however, build the Gatlings if I wanted to. But turrets don't fire without ammo box, which I've unlocked already. And weapons. We're going to scroll down here. I want the assault rifle. I want the medium armor. I want the sniper's rifle and the tier 2 assault rifle. Although I'm probably going to find one in a village someplace if I actually have any villages on this map. But we'll start with that. That being said, that's where we're at. I've been using this thing as a storage locker for all the junk that I picked up from scavenging all the things. Oh, I forgot all my ore. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Ah, you're almost done. I'll let you finish. Now, what we can do is come over here. Oh, I've got to remember to put a railing on this thing. Ugh. Okay. P menu. There we go. Devices. Mobile constructor. We're going to start with this. Throw all all of this junk in there. And we're going to order light armor. Where are you? SV armor locker. Oh, it finally stopped raining. Oh, that stuff's almost as annoying as Minecraft. The detector. Oh, I didn't unlock the detector. No way. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I got no unlock points. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to have to unlock the detector as soon as I grind for level 5. So I'm probably going to do a little bit more grinding here. Right. Constructor and detector. These all have. This tree has to be unlocked as well. So I got to grind for that. Get one more level. Unlock those two. Because I need that mobile constructor. With the constructor speed set to slow, you need that mobile constructor. That second one. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. I'm just going to quickly auto group everything, and then we're going to assign all these to custom 1. Open up the fuel tank. Throw in that biofuel. Oh, look at that. Was that beautiful or what? We'll open up that fridge. Oops. Those can stay out. This can go in. These can go in. There we go. Oh, I don't believe I forgot to build that thing. Alright, now we're just going to let some stuff craft here, in particular. Sleep. Oh, best sleep you'll ever have. Okay, these plants I'm not worried about. I'm probably going to end up picking up more plants than I know what to do with. And I really have no use for them because I am not a gardener. Okay, there's the water purifier. And there we go. Open the P menu. Access this thing. You should now have for me a armor locker. Fire up the drone. When I built this, I built it so that I had room in here to put additional things. Salvage. One of those additional things I can easily put in here is an armor locker. Which I can now access through the P menu. And put on my put on my jetpack. I have a jetpack. Okay. I'm going to start doing some exploring, but I'm really thinking that I might do is go do a little bit of swimming. But I'm going to start grinding for levels. So here we have it. Once again, I'm level 5, 0 kills, 0 deaths. And I'm going to go grind for a bit. When I find anything interesting or I get to the point where I can actually make those next 2 parts, I will bring you back. So don't go away, kids. We'll be right back cruising around the planet. We're going to head west and have some fun. Hey kids, I have found some kind of a weird floating base thing that doesn't look like it's very friendly. So I'm just kind of trying to sneak up on it a little bit, close enough to get within range, and hopefully not get within weapons range. Come on. Oh yeah, the ominous flashes of thunder and lightning in behind the background doesn't exactly help either. Okay, not sure what the heck it is, but it's here about someplace. Bad thing. There. Not sure what it is. Not going to hang out to go find out. It doesn't look friendly, and it may or may not have guns. Either way, I don't want to know. So we found something. And I've just kind of... I went around this little outcropping and then up this way between these two mountain ranges, and that's where I am. So it's just kind of... Not sure what it is, but there's a bad thing there. So I'm going to go back to grinding and chopping and killing my way across the landscape here, and I'll pick it up when anything else interesting comes up. Okay, kids, I just hit level 6. A whole bunch of dead parasaurs helped out. Going up in meat. And I've encountered a radioactive biome and a small silicon deposit. So I'm just going to do is access my tech trees and unlock clone chamber. I need level 7 to unlock the medic station, which I think I need a large constructor to build, but that's fine. I can do with the mobile constructor is I can cancel off all these fuel, go into devices, and I can order myself a replacement detector and a second mobile constructor, which I thought I had ordered already, but I didn't. I might put in the O2 station as well. Eventually I'm going to throw in an extra generator, and actually I'm probably going to have to throw in an extra generator and a couple extra hover pads here at some point. And maybe an extra fuel tank, because I'm running into the problem with this planet and its ridiculously high gravity, where I can't climb hills. I can't I can't go up a hill with this hover vessel. Like a little mountain like this, I should be able to drive up it. I mean, this isn't exactly the most nimble craft. I mean, it's wide and it's narrow. It's got a very narrow footprint, but it's very light. I mean, it's a single layer, mostly combat, or mostly, what do you call it? One layer thick iron plating. It's not even a full block. It's these wall blocks and slopes and half slabs. So it's not a heavy vehicle. And normally the small thrusters will push it up a hill. The only reason it takes level 5 is the fridge. And otherwise it would be a level 3 thing. If I took the fridge out, this would be a level 3 device to build. But I find by the time normally I get the resources to build it, I'm already level 5 anyway, so I don't really worry about it. And you need to be level 5 to get the armor locker and the armor. So that was the whole point of this build. Oh, there we go. Every log, it will make you 2 biofuel. But the reason I'm building the second constructor is I will literally just fill it with wood logs and just crank out as much biofuel as I possibly can until I retire this craft. Mainly because it is ridiculously bad. Now, part of the reason I went to the north of the planet is it's usually the north or south pole that you will find the Titan Rex at. I'm hoping to find one, well, to find those Rex or any other Rex on the North Pole. What I was trying to also do was go west, but it was just, it's like this wide open ocean, and I want to harvest some resources. So with the detector on, I should now be able to see anything further afield. I don't know exactly how far out it goes, but 2 kilometers is quite a ways away. It still won't tell me what it is, it just tells me where it is. So the bad thing here will show up until I actually get close enough to detect it, but I got to get right up on the thing for it here. Alright, CB menu one more time. And that just reminds me that its primary mission in life is to make biofuel. Oops, didn't want that. Okay, and now we can see that we have lots of red dots. Oh boy. And the sun's going down, which is even more fun. Okay, let's continue moving onward and hope that we don't run out of sunlight before we get somewhere interesting. And another pack of these guys spawned. I don't know, on hard, it's like the AI for these creatures seems to be totally glitched on the harder setting, because these things should run. And a lot of times I find that they just sit there. But I've played the game on normal settings where it was just default and all this stuff ran away. Like I fly up to it even in God mode and it was just run. So I don't know if that's a bug or anything. The other thing is I made this harvester so that I could actually fly along or cruise along at about 3 meters off the ground and pick all these big rocks. And one of Elian's things that they did recently, which really, really annoys me, is they changed the harvester's ability to grind big rocks or surface rocks, which made them basically, in my opinion, really, really destroyed the whole point of having the harvesters. You know, because to fly along on some of these planets with any kind of a hover vessel, because you bounce off of almost every single tree that's out there, these little trees particularly, you need a wall of harvesters to chop through them. And you catch on rocks. If you're not 3 meters off the ground, you catch on rocks. And it's kind of nice just to be able to cruise along and say, oh, I got a rock in the way, and grind. You know, it's like you don't get much for resources out of the darn things, but at least you just move them out of the way so you're not hooking on them all the time. Like a little rock like that, you know, you just grind it instead of having to maneuver your big tank around it. But I don't know. It's not my game. I just play it. This is a Promi deposit over here. Nice. So I'm going to keep cruising around and we'll see what else we can uncover, and I'll pick it up if anything else happens. Don't go away, kids. Be right back. Okay, we've just only gone a little bit further than where we were just a second ago here. Just ground up a couple of spiders. That's about all I did. And we've encountered the defense grid. Defense 3. I got close enough just to trigger the fact that I actually seen it. If you look in the distance there, you can see another of the defense thing. These are all part of the final mission for the Robertson protocols to take out this defense base, whatever, fortified thing. And it's a bunch of, it's a whole whack of gun towers and a fairly large complex and stuff. I don't want to play with those guys, so I'm going to just kind of go around them and see what we can find. maybe go a little bit south. Stay out of this radiated fog zone because I'd rather not die of that. Thank you. Okay, not sure what it is up there, but there's something that's bad. It's floating, and I don't want to get close enough to see if it has guns, so we're going to try to continue to maneuver around all of this jazz. You know how everybody complained about the planets being too big, and Elion went and reduced the size of the planets? Problem is I don't think they actually reduced the number of POIs on the planet, particularly the Robertson Protocol POIs. So these things are tight packed, even more tightly packed than normal, which makes them a royal pain in the tuchus there. Keep your eyes open on these desert and savanna biomes, particularly the sand biome, these ones here. This is where you will find desert golems. And if you find desert golems, they're well worth the trouble it takes to kill them. I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to get close enough to find out until I have some kind of craft that can take a little bit more punishment than this poor little tinfoil can. So we're going to keep on exploring, and if we find anything else of interest, I'll be back. Damaged alien tower. That's got chevrons on it, so it's a POI that I can't do anything with. Means it's probably part of the Robertson Protocol ones. I might go and check it out later when I get a little bit better gear. There's a golem. Hey little golem dude, just let me get down to range here. There we go. Thank you for visiting. I will take your parts. Tiny bit of gold, magnesium, neodymium, and promethium. That's what I mean. These iron golems are so worth the trouble of hunting, even though it means you got to spend hours doing it. That's a big part of the new grind, I guess. Level 7. Abandoned reactor. Well, I've got an abandoned reactor. It means I got a whole bunch of these alien butt bugs are going to be all over the place here. These abandoned buildings, they seem to just spawn these things like mad in the area. Giant alien butt bug meat. Good. A little bit of A1 barbecue sauce and it's off to the races. Like I said, they changed the AI and the way it functions. These spiders don't move anywhere nearly as fast as they used to. These used to be a real threat, a genuine menace. Now they're just kind of an annoyance again. They've been relegated back to just being a pest. Okay, for the third time, let's continue westward and see what else shows up. This would be great golem hunting territory. Why do I got a minigun drone? Let's see if we can go a little bit north and circumnavigate this guy. Once I can find a POI that I can put a core in, I'll build myself a couple of turrets, and then these guys won't be that big of a deal. We'll arm the harvester. Oh, those are a Xerox patrol. Okay, when you start encountering Xerox patrols in an unarmed, lightly armored tinfoil can, you don't go messing around to see what they're protecting. But we know right there is ZIRAXPATROLS. Not sure what it is, but there is something. Alright, we're going to head out onto the open water and move around those guys a little bit. Crash Sentinel Rear. This is one of the new water-based POIs. Used up almost 3/4 of a tank of fuel already. We found a neutral crashed central POI here. I've still got a lot of hostiles showing up on the map, and I got a lot of stuff that is completely uncovered, as well as places where things are showing signs of hostile alien activity. My guess is anywhere in this area is going to be part of that main alien base network that I gotta fight at some point in time, and I'm gonna not even go anywhere near there until I have something of decent weaponry. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a night here. I don't know how much video this I'm going to utilize, but I'm level 7 now. 13 things that are showing up as being killed. I'm guessing the alien butt bugs, maybe spiders, show up as kills. Some creatures don't seem to show up as kills, like the dinosaurs and neutrals. They don't seem to show up as kills. So there's that. I'm just going to have a look at this thing and see if it's even something I can get into. See, the thing is I can put a core and like solar panels and crap like that up on the surface if I can find the core for this thing. And I can utilize this base and not be attacked by drones. And I can use this to build some of the things that I need a large constructor for, which is what I really need to get going. It doesn't look like there's any kind of real cargo boxes, or I got a table. Not seeing any kind of real loot. I'm probably going to have to make an explosive device, which is going to mean I'm going to need to find promethium. Oh, there's the core, yeah. So the only way I'm going to kill that core is with an explosive device, because you can't fire a gun underground or underwater. Which is going to be a royal pain in the tuchus. So I don't know, I'll have a look maybe real quick and see if I can find an explosive device. If I can't, then we'll see what we can do. So I only saw the one medium armor. Ooh, now we're talking. Ooh, multi-boost. That's always nice. Beds. Don't need beds. I don't know if I'd want to click on a bed underwater like this because he might not wake up. I don't know if I can utilize this or not because I need to build an explosive device. What do I need for explosive devices? I might be able to do it. Yes, I can do it because I need a fuel pack, and I can do is I can take fuel out of the thing. And I do have some promethium from that golem, so I can make multi-charges if I use those promethium pellets. Ooh, that's there's choices, eh? Make me an explodey thing. Boom, you're an explodey thing. There's a joke. Yeah. And make me a multi-tool and there we go. That should keep me going for a bit. So yeah, now I'm going to just convert this into a bit of a base, set up a constructor on here, probably some solar panels, and then I'm going to strip this for whatever I can resource-wise and call it good there. So a little TNT. Right there. Boom. Yay, boom. All right, there we go. This has been destroyed. We'll order all that up. And we'll say thanks all for watching, kids, and good night for now.